Miller here with Real New York Tours. So today I'm going to show you guys how to ride the New York City subway. I know it's scary. The New York City subway is like the boogeyman to most people from out of town. You still have images of the city back in the 70s when our subways were filled with graffiti and you hold on to old crime stories like Bernie Getz, but those days are over. The New York City subway is safer than it's ever been, it is cleaner than it's ever been, and it is the cheapest way to get around New York. And today, with a few tips, I hopefully am going to train you all to ride the subway like real New Yorkers. So follow me. All right, so you're not going to be able to ride the subway without a Metro card, guys. Now, when I was a kid, we used to just literally hop the turnstile until I got slapped with a huge expensive fine that I had to bring home to my mom, and then later I got slapped with something else. So we need to get a Metro card to get you on the subway. Now, there's two different kind of cards. You have unlimited Metro cards and you have regular Metro cards. If you're going to be in this city for 4 days or more, I would say get a weekly unlimited Metro card. Now, that unlimited does not mean that you can swipe your whole family through and your extended family. What it means is that you can swipe yourself through every 20 minutes, all right? So a regular Metro card allows you to put any amount of money you want on a card, and that you can actually swipe up to 4 times back to back. So if you don't want your whole family having their own Metro card because you're afraid they're going to lose it, you can buy one Metro card, put 40 bucks on it, one person's responsible, and you can swipe it 4 times in a row. All right, so now I'm going to teach you how to actually buy one of these things, which is pretty simple. So let's go do that. Okay, so let's get started, guys. We're going to hit the start button. We're going to choose your language. Mine is English, barely. Unfortunately, they're not accepting bills today, so I'm going to use a debit card. You're going to choose the Metro card option, unless you want a single ride. You're going to hit Get New Card, and this is where they give you the unlimited ride option or the regular Metro card option. We are doing the regular. I'm going to put an exact amount on my card. I'm going to put $10. Sometimes you're a bit finicky. And then I'm going to choose credit card. Now, a little tip for some of you traveling from Europe. The only security measure that it has is it asks you for your zip code. You can bypass all that by pressing enter. Don't you feel safe? You choose the OK, and then your card will come out to the right over here. You have just purchased a Metro card. I always recommend getting a receipt in case you lose your card. And that comes out right here. So you've just purchased a Metro card. Now I want to show you guys how to use it. Okay guys, so when swiping your Metro card, you essentially want the color side facing you and you want the white arrows going forward. And it really is like a dance. You got to do it nice and smooth, not too fast, not too slow. Let me show you how. And make sure you read the meter, because the meter's going to let you know whether it's registered or not. It's going to say swipe again, or it's going to say go. So let's see if we can get it done. First try. So the MTA identifies their trains in 3 different ways: by letter, by number, and by color. So let's take a look here. You'll see you have your blue line, which you have the C and E trains that run on, and the A trains. You have your red line, where you have the 1, 2, and 3. yellow line, which has the N, the R, the Q. Most important thing to remember when riding the subway is to learn what is an express stop and what is a local train stop. And this is how you do that. When you look at your map, identify every white dot that you see. Every white dot you see is an express train stop. Every black dot you see is a local train stop. Now, local trains will stop at every express train stop, but express trains, of course, won't stop at every local train stop. So that's really important to remember. Now, it's best to kind of think about where you're staying in the city and think about which trains are closest to your hotel and try and utilize those lines throughout your trip, or at least know that that last ride home at the end of the night is going to be on one of those lines that is closest to your home. I know this looks like a crazy jumbled mess, but it really is pretty easy to discern.